weren't born ready. None of us were. You were born into noise, chaos, doubt, expectations that weren't yours, trauma that you didn't ask for, weakness that was handed down to you like a curse. And you've been carrying all of that, every scar, every whisper in your head telling you you're not enough. But let me tell you something, that weight on your back, that's not your prison. That's your resistance training. Every ounce of pain is preparing you. Every failure is fuel. Every lonely night where you stared at the ceiling, thinking you wouldn't make it, those were the reps. That was the mental gym. That was the battlefield. You want to win? Good, because life doesn't care. Life is the ultimate opponent, and it's undefeated. It knows your weakness. It will find your soft spots and hammer them relentlessly. And if you're not ready, it will bury you alive. But if you are ready, if you're willing to suffer on purpose, then something starts to change. That mental fog, it starts to clear. The voices that once paralyzed you, they get quieter. And in their place comes something new. Clarity, power, intent. You stop running from your past and start using it. You look it straight in the face and say, "Thank you. Now get out of my way." That's when you become dangerous. Not because you're bigger or stronger, but because you're unbreakable. You've faced every demon in your own head. You've walked through hell barefoot. And instead of crawling out broken, you came out carrying fire. That's why I don't care how far behind you are. I don't care what you've been through. I care if you're willing to go to war with yourself. Most people won't. They'll stay in the loop, comfort, distraction, excuses, repeat. They'll die blaming the world for never giving them a chance. But not you. You're not here to be average. You're not here to get by. You're here to finish what the weak version of you couldn't. And that takes unreasonable discipline, not motivation, not hype. Discipline. Motivation is fleeting, but discipline. Discipline is the daily funeral of your excuses. You need to get to a place where you train without an audience, where you grind with no deadline, where you wake up early and push through pain, not for a trophy, not for applause, but because it's who you are now. You became the weapon. You became the answer. And that's why life doesn't scare you anymore, because you've already seen the worst of yourself and chose to stay standing. So when the alarm goes off tomorrow, you don't ask why. You say, because this is what I do now. This is who I am. Born in fire, forged by pain, unstoppable by choice.